I don't agree with all the people who support me, and my guess is they don't all agree with everything I believe in. But I need to get 50.1% or more, and I'm appreciative to have the help of a lot of good people.
Well, there you have it. All Mitt Romney needs is 50.1% of the vote. It doesn't matter who his supporters are, what they say, what they believe, or what they suggest. And that includes Donald Trump. Romney has no intention of distancing himself from Trump's race-baiting annex. In fact, here's Romney arriving in Las Vegas today with Donald Trump's plane in the background. Tonight, Trump is hosting a fundraiser for Romney. It's expected to bring in $2 million. As Trump's spokesman tells NBC News, Trump is a vital part of the Romney campaign. Donald Trump is playing an extremely important role, which has been acknowledged by both Ann and Mitt Romney, which has been acknowledged by them in election night speeches. Romney and Trump appeared side by side. When Trump officially endorsed Romney, this was back in February. Trump held a fundraiser for Romney in New York. He robocalled primary voters on Romney's behalf. He's making the TV rounds, and once again, he's questioning the president's birth certificate. If Mitt Romney believes we should be focusing on jobs, why wouldn't he just repudiate Donald Trump's nonsense?
Donald Trump has been a supporter of Mitt Romney's, and why would he want to openly offend Donald Trump?
Yeah, we wouldn't want to offend the Trumpster. Mitt Romney has failed the leadership test one more time. Trump went full birther on CNBC this morning.
Now, is it the most important thing? In a way it is, because, you're not allowed to be president if you're not born in the country. I've been known as being a very smart guy for a long time. I don't consider myself birther or not birther, but there are some major questions here, and the press doesn't want to cover it.
The Obama campaign called out Romney's complete lack of moral leadership and released this web ad comparing Romney to John McCain, a man who stood up to the extremists in his party.
We're scared of an Obama presidency.
I have to tell you, he is a decent person and a person that you do not have to be scared as President of the United States.
I have read about him. He's an Arab.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen that I just happen to have disagreements with.
In response, Trump tweeted this: Barack Obama is practically begging Mitt Romney to disavow the place of birth movement. He is afraid of it, and for good reason. He keeps using John McCain as an example. However, John McCain lost the election. Don't let it happen again. Trump has been leading the birther parade for years, and now he believes that talking about the president's birth certificate is the way to win the election. If that's true, now would be a great time to reveal just what his team of investigators found in Hawaii.
I have people that actually have been studying it, and they cannot believe what they're finding.
You have people now down there searching, in Hawaii?
Absolutely, and they cannot believe what they're finding.
They just can't believe it. Trump was asked about the matter on CNN earlier.
Tell us what your people who were investigating in Hawaii, what they found.
We don't have to go into old news. That's old news.
Well, what did they find?
There's been plenty found. You can call many people. You can read many, many articles on the authenticity of the certificate.
Trump claims he doesn't speak to Romney about the birther issue and acknowledged that Romney believes the president was born in the United States.
You know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion, Wolf. You know my opinion, you know his opinion, and that's fine.
But the state of Hawaii says it's not an opinion, it's a fact.
No, I don't think so. I think if you look at the birth certificate, take a look, and you tell me, really, you analyze the birth certificate. There are many people that don't agree with that birth certificate. They don't think it's authentic, Wolf.
I don't know when you say many people who don't agree.
Many people.
Like who? Give me a name of somebody in a position of authority in Hawaii who says, but give me a name.
There are many people, I don't give names.
Donald Trump completely full of it. Mitt Romney doesn't have the guts to stand up to him. In fact, Romney is fanning the flames. Earlier this evening, Romney released his own birth certificate. Let's turn to MSNBC political analyst and Georgetown University professor Michael Eric Dyson with us tonight. Professor, good to have you with us. Romney just will not stand up to Donald Trump, Ted Nugent, Rush Limbaugh. So what does this say about his leadership?
He's weak, he's ineffectual, he's unprincipled. Because if he's already indicated that he believes that Barack Obama was born in the United States of America, he should release a statement trumpeting and declaring once and for all his belief that this should not be a campaign issue. Off the table, let's move on to the next subject. As for Donald Trump, this is one area we agree in with him. He says, my people have been discovering stuff. They don't believe it. Well, we don't believe it either. We don't believe what you say because you have no proof. You have no empirical verification. You have nothing to substantiate your claims. So what he's doing here is this is the lunatic fringe that is paranoid, that has deep pockets. So now we combine paranoia, lunatic fringe, and deep pockets. We see that he is attracted, that is Mr. Romney, to Mr. Trump like a moth to a flame. And the reality is here, Ed, is that we have to have a leadership that is willing to stand up to its own party, to distance itself from the lunatic fringe of its own beliefs, and to suggest in principled fashion, these are my beliefs, I stand for this, I will no longer accept Nugent or Trump or anybody else who's challenging the authenticity of the birth certificate of President Barack Obama.
Well, he's playing to the head-shaking crowd. You know those folks, and he's got to have them if he's going to have any chance of being the President of the United States. Former Republican Congressman Tom Davis says that Romney's embrace of Trump is all about the money. Here it is.
This is a money game, and he's behind the 8 ball, and I think that's the only rationale I can see to it.
Is he so desperate he has to be connected at the hip with Trump to get the money?
Sure, and we know this kind of rolling of the eyes of the Romney campaign against Trump, but Trump is too deep-pocketed. He has, and not only his donorship, the people he's able to attract, not only his deep pockets, but he's able to attract other people with deep pockets, and as a result of that, Romney feels he can't leave them behind. But you only feel you can't leave them behind if you're deeply and invested in the notion that the money that they bring will outweigh the kind of discounting of you as a legitimate political authority. So what you're gaining by bringing the money in, you're losing in terms of your own political purchase and the belief that you can be the kind of leader that has the principles and the cojones to stand up to wrong wherever you see it, no matter if in your party or not.
I think we learned a lot about Mitt Romney in the last 48 hours on how he's handling this.
Well, he'll take the cash, but he won't discredit Donald Trump. He's a cash and credit man for sure.
There's no doubt. Michael Eric Dyson, great to have you with us again tonight. Thank you. Coming up, Mitt Romney is using some fuzzy math to distort President Obama's jobs record. We'll set things straight. And 1 week away from Walker's recall election, and the NRA is way off target with their lies. State Senator Lena Taylor has the latest on the recall. Stay tuned. We're coming right back.